story time!
All right, look, somebody has to speak up. Not my norm. Somebody has to fucking say something about this. Number one, what's cringier than making an entire social media account to just recount your prison time?
Prison story time!
Right? Yeah, in between my commentary, comedy, and car stuff, have I mentioned a few things like my high-speed chase? Sure did. But to make a living here on social media, to make your whole platform about, do you want to know what it's like to go to prison?
Have you always heard of a prison purse and wonder what it was?
Prison story time!
Come on, man. Are you serious? And no worse than these two guys that I'm getting ready to talk about in this video right here. These two guys have to be the worst at it. This fucking tool right here, all up in your face. You know what a Fifi is? Subscribe to my Patreon, and I'll show you how to make a prison Fifi. They made them when I was in there. I'll show you how it's done. Exclusively just for me. You won't get this information nowhere else. Anyway, as I was saying, these guys are super lame, right? They come home from prison. Hey, you didn't go to college, pal. You went to prison.
Motherfuckers go to prison and come home like they've been to college and shit.
Prison story time!
So did I. That's why I can speak on this. I went to prison. Do you see me sitting on YouTube going, hey, you guys want to watch me and pay me to tell you what prison's like?
Prison story time!
No. But am I picking on that? No. I'm not picking on just the fact that people are making channels. Because, to be honest, there's a few of them out there that are respectable. The After Prison Show, dude's respectable. Because this whole thing is about, hey, I went to prison. Here's what it was like. But here's what I'm doing now. Okay, I'm trying to lift people up. He's out there on the street actively trying to keep people from going to prison.
Prison story time!
Then you have just flat out losers like Jumpsuit Pablo, who, I guess, what happened, Jumpsuit? What happened? The numbers weren't doing well? The numbers weren't jumping? They're Jumpsuit Pablo? So then he decides, hey, here's what I'm going to do. Here's the formula. I'm going to make a video saying, when I was in prison.
Not only did I join a black prison gang, by the end of my 10 years in South Carolina prison, I quickly became the most important member at any prison yard I went to.
I took over a black prison gang. And then strategically, a few days later, post a video. Hey man, I've been getting a lot of comments about...
A lot of people in the comments on my one video have been hating the video where I told the truth about how I took over a black prison gang.
I'm getting a lot of heat. Things are getting weird. Fast forward a few days. Hey man, some people reached out to me about the black prison gang video, and they're coming over.
Yeah, the fellas. They're coming over. We're going to talk. Everything's fine. We had a phone call. They're coming over.
I've got snacks for them right now.
I got snacks. I'll get them on here to vet.
They're just going to come over and have a chat. Fast forward to the next video.
I apologize for the video I made saying that I took over a black prison gang when I was in prison. And
act like I'm out of breath. Dart my eyes over a little bit. I made a mistake saying that I took over a black prison gang. And this is really dramatic. I know, bear with me, right? That's an atrocity in itself. I know, it is fucking embarrassing. Fuck. It is one thing. Hey, imagine meeting the in-laws. Oh, hey, this is Pablo. He wants to marry me, Dad. What do you do there, Pablo? Well, I went to prison. Well, that doesn't define you, young man. Some people make mistakes. What is it you're doing now? What's the future of you and my daughter's life? Well, actually, what I'm doing now is I get on camera, see? And I go on YouTube and TikTok, and I talk about when I was in prison. Do I have your blessing? Fucking loser. So anyway, he makes the fake ass video, and I'm saying it right now, and I don't care. I stand on that fake video of, oh, I got roughed up, man. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then he plays this game that he's missing. And then all of a sudden he pops up with this fucking video where he takes his fucking partials out and paints a little bit of fucking makeup around his eyes. World hip hop.
World star hip hop. Thank you. You saved my, bro. You saved my life.
Okay. Hashtag I'm okay. Hashtag Epstein didn't kill himself. If you need any more proof that it's fake, just look at the hashtag Epstein didn't kill himself. He pulls off, I mean, and it's fine. You're just doing some, theatrics. Doing some elaborate online stuff. Trying to get some numbers, trying to make some money. I get it, Jumpsuit Pablo. I get it. But at some point, you got to admit it's fake. What's worse than that? That's where this fucking loser comes in. Oh my God! Not only have I showed you how to make a Fifi in my Patreon listed below, but check this out. Another guy on YouTube right here who made a video about being in prison, and that's his career. Check this out. He was kidnapped, man. And people were saying, man, bruises. There'd be more bruises in that.
All right, y'all, so I talked to Jump, and he's alive, but he's pretty tore up. A lot of people who've never been beat up a day in their life are talking about he would have bruises. Bruises don't always set in instantly or immediately.
Y'all don't know. Y'all ain't never been beat up. I've been in prison before. Patreon down below. Cash at me, and I'll tell you what it's like to be beat up in prison.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't even know what the...
But look, man. Those bruises like that. This is a real deal, man. This Pablo guy, here's what he did. He talked about a black prison gang. There's stuff you can't say stuff online, guys. I'll tell you how to do in prison, and I'll tell you how to do online. Link in the bio. This is super real, man. Yeah. So what I'm getting at is that's what's worse than trying to make an entire living and social media presence off of just the fact that you've been to prison. But then you take it a step. That's tier one. Tier two is faking being jumped by black people because you mentioned that you're running a black prison gang. That's tier two. Tier three is piggybacking off of tier one and two and trying to cover it as if it's real when you know it ain't real. Y'all are lame, man. Find a real skill. Find a trade. Jesus was a carpenter.